Okay. Alright, let's get back into this. Oh, of course. Alright, each of the games into their spots. Okay. Alright, I think we can begin. At this point I can just go for barely over 2 hours. Maybe a tiny bit more if I'm lucky. Alrighty. Without further ado, let's get into it. Oh, you found a shiny Crustle in Dynamax Adventures, and a shiny Capsakid while hatching Fennekin eggs. Ooh, very nice. Very cool. Well, congratulations for those, Matthew. Were either of those, naive nature at all? Also, how have you been the last few days? A second stream? What do you mean a second stream? I have not streamed, honestly, since Sunday. But welcome, Moondrop, good to see you. I've been wondering if I would get a shiny Capsakid for ages. Well, lucky you, because I'm still wondering. That and Nimble are the two I'm surprised I have not gotten so far. Crustle was lax, and I think Capsakid was quiet or gentle. Okay. Very interesting. Well, congratulations again, Matthew. Why was I in the beginning of stream? Like, far behind? I don't know. I don't know, Moondrop. Anyways, how am I? I'm doing well. Honestly, I took a bit of a break from shiny hunting. I couldn't start video editing yet until we find this last shiny. So I started building some more Lego and working on my model trains. Which honestly was pretty good. I was happy about that. But yeah, I've been well. You're doing water only in Legends Arceus. How's that going so far? Sounds interesting. Good. I'm trying to kill the Alpha Blissey, but my Samurott keeps missing strong style Aqua Tails. Ooh, interesting. Well, I don't know how to help you with that, but I'm sure you'll find a way. Hopefully. You just killed it. I hope that's a good thing. Okay. Well, Pearl just found a Carnivine. Not shiny, but the daily Pokemon for the DSs have been spotted. Even though I'm already over-leveled as it is. Well, at least you're gonna go through the game very easily, aren't you? Diamond found Carnivine as well. Excellent. I came in the Highlands area with a level 58 or something like that Samurott, and now it's level 60. Well, at least you know you're doing some hard work there. That's good. Where's Carnivine? All I see are Whoopers and a Bibarel. Carnivine's one of those... oh. It's one of those encounters I saw on the DS's. It's also why the encounters are going up by 8 instead of 4. Because alongside the stuff you can see, I've also got Emerald, Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. Oh, and Fire Red and Leaf Green, but that's hunting Squirtle still. Of course. It's also why I'm waiting a couple of seconds, because I want Platinum to get its encounter before the Switches start theirs. Whenever you notice that. I'm still hunting for Safari Week, so... I'm sure I told you about it at some point. At least a couple of times. Ah, well, gotta keep going. Gotta keep hunting. To at least find the last one. You've been fighting a lot of alphas lately. Well, yeah, that's probably why your Samurott is pretty powerful at this point. What else have you got in your team so far, Moondrop? Surely it's not just Hisui and Samurott, right? Alright, Platinum and most of the Switches need to find a new spot. I've defeated Alpha Kricketune, Rapidash multiple times, Infernape, Lopunny, Blissey multiple times, Alakazam multiple times, Dusknoir, Snorlax multiple times, Floatzel, Torterra, Sliggoo, others. I also have Basculin, Gastrodon, Octillery, Tentacruel, and Empoleon. Ooh, interesting. Interesting selection. Okay. I forgot to move the switches, mostly. But at least I moved that one. They're good teammates. That's good to hear. Sounds like they're pulling their weight. Excellent. Alright, do what you need to do, that's fine with me. I'll still be here hunting. Ooh, Golduck, okay. More exciting than Staravia, at least. Okay. 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 Gotta keep going, you know? Alrighty. Okay. 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 Okay, need to move most of them around again. Welcome back, Moondrop. Good to see you again. I'm guessing there's something important that you had to do. Did you manage to get it done well? Okay. 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 Oh, all for Hoot Hoot. Hold on. How nice. And even split half and half. Half male, half female. I'm just listening to music, so it's hard to hear you. Fair enough. Enjoy your music. It's very good. And now you can hear me because you turned it down a bit. Very nice. To be fair, I don't think I'll be talking too much through this. Unless there's anything you want to know. Or want to discuss. Okay. Finally, another daily Pokemon spotted. So only Platinum in the top 2 switches. That need to move. I'm doing a Pokemon thing to show what gen it is, what color, habitats, if it's fully evolved or not, what stage, and the primary and secondary type. I got three stage fully evolved grass in Gen 3. See, my first thought was Sceptile. And if you told me that was wrong, then I would have started thinking of more and hopefully landed on Shiftry. I would have probably thought of Ludicolo next, personally. But yeah, Sceptile was the first one I thought. I tried Sceptile and not Ludicolo, because Ludicolo's primary type is water. Yeah, fair enough. You did mention it was grass type. I was thinking, is it only grass type, or is it a dual type and you only know one of the types? I had no idea. So fair enough. It can't be pure grass because the secondary type can say none for monotypes. Interesting. Alrighty then. Just taking my shoes off, don't mind me. There we go. Now it's a red bug fully evolved of a 2-stage in Gen 2. A red bug. My first thought is, well, Ladybug. And what about Spinarak? Oh, fully evolved, never mind. Scizor. I missed the fully evolved part at first. Never mind, I figured it out. It's Scizor, because it's Bug Steel, because I tried Forretress. I honestly forgot about Forretress. Okay, Platinum needs to move. And the top 2 switches need to move. Hello, Bob. Good to see you. How are you today? Oops. You finally got Scizor in Pokédex of this app. I've been needing it. Very good. I'm glad you finally got it. Very good. Bob, how have you been lately? I know it's been a few days since I last streamed. I hope you're doing well. Good, I'm at 1766 random encounters for Ladybug. Was it a Johto game, Bob? Johto, if I can say that right. Or was it a newer game? I've forgotten what game you're playing. Either way, it's a good start. Good luck for that one. I'm getting some water, don't mind me. Oh, leaf green, wow. Don't mind me, I normally think of the home region or the region it's most common in as my first thought. So, leaf green. Very interesting. Either way, it's a good start. Good luck for that, Bob. At 1800 random encounters, I'm gonna watch a movie. Which one are you gonna watch? Honestly, you can start watching a movie now if you really want. By the way, it's funny how I forgot Forretress and you for Scizor. You forgot Scizor. Well, at least we worked together on that a bit. Probably Kung Fu Panda 2. That's a good one. Good idea. I hope you enjoy that. And Platinum found Carnivine. Excellent. Or maybe I put on a World War II documentary. I don't know, it's up to you. Me personally, I would watch Kung Fu Panda 2. But I guess, for you, either could be okay. Who knows? I now got a Fire something, didn't get the other type. That's a 3-stage, fully evolved in Gen 6, and it's not Talonflame. Yeah, it's probably, Fennekin, is pretty sure. If it's not, I'll be very surprised. I was thinking Fennekin, like, immediately. So we were on a similar path there. Very good. Also, this Zubat hunt should be nearing triple odds. Which game is that one in, Bob? And what's the number of that? I'm double hunting in Wayward Cave in Diamond and Pearl. Oh, interesting. That's not a place I spend a lot of time in, so... surprised to hear someone actually went for that. Oh, well, good luck with that, Bob. And in Wayward Cave, you can get double encounters. How can you get double encounters? Is there someone you can travel with in there? You can tell I haven't been in Wayward Cave that much. What's a fighting type? That's a 1-stage, fully evolved in Gen 7. Passimian. An NPC named Mira. Ah. My Shadow? Oh, interesting. Alrighty then. That surprised me. In Platinum, the Geodude have self-destruct, but in Diamond and Pearl, I'm guessing they don't. So that makes it a little bit easier, I bet. I knew it wasn't Passimian because I tried Marowak and it wasn't Monotype. I'm guessing you tried the Kanto Marowak, so that makes sense. Okay. I honestly keep forgetting Marshadow was a fighting type. I know it's a ghost type. I'm pretty sure. I forgot about the fighting part of it. I only knew it was part fighting because Marshadow and Annihilate are the only ghost fighting types. When I think about it, the fighting type for Marshadow makes sense. I just keep forgetting it has the fighting type. Oh god, Staravia. No. No. Oh god, why did Staravia have to show up? At least there's a few Carnivines and Crogunks around, so that's good. I don't know any ghost types in Gen 6 that's 2 stages and fully evolved. Trevenant. Pumpkaboo. Or... those are the 2 I can think of. Gourgeist, that's the one I was trying to think of. Thank you, because my mind was only on Aegislash. I thought about Aegislash, Honedge specifically, but then I remembered, oh wait, you said 2-stage. That's a 3-stage evolution line. Nope, not even gonna mention that. Well, if the next encounter on the top right switch is not a daily Pokemon, it'll have to move. That's why you were stuck. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Alrighty, top right switch needs to move. Are you gonna go now, Bob? Alright, have a good night and enjoy whatever you plan on watching. And good luck for your shiny hunt. Okay. Yeah, I was right, a couple of Croagunks. Okay. Another Rock Steel fully evolved 2-stage Pokemon in Generation 4. Ooh, my first thought was Aggron aside from Bastiodon, but that's Gen 3. Oh god, that's a tough one. No, not that. What's the other button I was thinking of? Ay. Okay, I can't search. So, Rock and Steel. No, not Steelix. No. Okay, that's a tough one. I don't know. It's really only Bastiodon, I think. I feel like. Oh, that's why. Probopass. That explains a lot. I'm pretty sure it's Probopass. God, that explains a lot. I forgot about that one. I didn't realize it was a steel type. Also, I like how its thing on top goes down and back up sometimes. Okay. Welcome, Shadven. Good to see you. How are you? Now that explains quite a bit, because I don't think Nosepass is in the Sinnoh decks for some reason. Or at least not in the Diamond and Pearl one. I don't know why. Oh, whoops. I remember Nosepass, but I forgot about Probopass. Yeah, I would have remembered about Nosepass as well. Probopass, yeah, that's an easily forgettable one. Somehow. What have you been up to lately, Shadven? How's life been for you the past few days? Okay. Good. Been up to anything interesting? Or just same old stuff, really? Either way, I hope you've been doing well. With doing whatever you feel happy doing. Okay. Not much. Fair enough. As long as you've been doing well and keeping happy, you know. Hopefully. I love when I send everyone out, they turn their heads. Meanwhile, Tentacruel's like, side-eye. Yeah, that's the neat thing about Tentacruel, it's basically all head, more or less, just like an actual jellyfish. Yanma, finally! All the daily Pokemon have been found. Now to see if we find a shiny tonight, or we have to continue tomorrow night. That's the question. No, Tentacruel literally gives me the side-eye. I'm sure it does. You know, cruel is in the name. Maybe it's judging you somehow. I don't know anything about Tentacruel, not really. Everyone else just turned to look at me. At least they all give you some eye contact. That's always good for some sort of either respect or something else. Something more sinister. I'm disappointed to see Staravia in my main Brilliant Diamond as well. If it was the bottom right game, that Brilliant Diamond, that would have made a whole lot more sense. But really, in my main one, that has access to the national decks? Why? Okay. I love how Silene gets scared of a Wurmple. Interesting. Another character scared of bugs. Never would have known. Oh wait, Silene, I forgot it was Legend Arceus. Why did I forget about that? Well, I forgot about Cylene, Misty in the anime. Sure, it's not in the game, but it's still a major factor for us oldies. I think I've seen that interaction, but I forgot about that completely. Hello, Lachlan. Good to see you. How are you? I hope you're doing well. You were listening to music. Very good. Hopefully it was very enjoyable music. I'm well. I've been keeping to myself the past few days. I hope you've been well. I know you said you're good, but I hope you've been happy with what you've been doing as well. They've been making a story. Interesting. I won't say much because I haven't done much, but my character is named Hyperglitch, and I'm comforting a crying Vaporeon. Is this like a fan story sort of thing? Very interesting. Or at least that's all I remember. A remake of your idol. Okay then. As long as you're enjoying it, that's the main thing. I got that goldfish memory. Oh, trust me, Lachlan, I fully get that. Goldfish memory is meant to be basically really, really bad. Never heard of, like, the memory of a goldfish or something like that? Ever? I know, I've heard that a little bit growing up. Yeah, 2 birds on the top switches. Interesting. Like, I haven't had breakfast, and I'm contemplating if I did. And then I realized it's 7 AM and I woke up at 6:59. Interesting. Your memory is worse than a goldfish. You're good at being stupid. Oh, I know that all too well. I wouldn't say stupid for me, but in my experience, for me it's been clueless. Sadly, a bit even now. That's all I'm gonna say, but yeah, I will admit that. Oh, okay. Do you listen to popular or unpopular music? I mostly listen, personally, to YouTuber-made music, like... The one major one I listen to is Nate Wants to Battle. If you're asking me. If you're not asking me, I'm just gonna contribute that anyway. Sadly, I'm not listening to that right now. Yeah, I realize you're not really talking to me, but okay. Said what I said. You are listening to Ad Break by Nonagos. You listen to some BS, do you? Oh well, I'm sure everyone listens to some bullshit every now and again. In all shapes and forms. Swear words? Yes. I'm Aussie, it's part of our culture to swear every now and again. Especially for emphasis. At least that's the impression I've gotten, and that's the one I'm sticking with. Not gonna lie though, I get more hooked on lyrics than beats personally. For me, at first I'm the same way, and then I learned to remember the beat as well. Sort of. Not the whole beat, but definitely like the drums, hopefully, and a couple of other things. That's just me personally though, that's how I listen to the music. If I like the song, I take note of the lyrics first, and then the rest of the music later. And then my earworm starts. You know, listen to music in your head, mostly. I think earworm's the term, I've forgotten. I could be wrong. Because in my music, I think the lyrics are the best part. Oh, definitely. But depending on the song, I think the beat and the rhythm elevate it in some way. Okay. Mine are those fast ones like big shot antennas. TV time! My music got the zoomies. Oh dear. It's always chaos when an animal gets the zoomies. How does music get the zoomies? Chaos, chaos. All chaos, of course. My story is going well. That's good to hear. Your Hisuian Samurott is level 61. Ay ay ay. It's very powerful now. I call this bull. How did Carnivine break free from a Pokeball after being backstriked? Because backstriking is not a guarantee. Same with critical capture in most other games. Plus, I don't even know what Carnivine's catch rate is. And you're talking about Carnivine, and 2 Carnivines showed up in my games. Not ones you can see, sadly, but Diamond and Pearl both found their Carnivine. By the way, the Vaporeon was crying because it got scared of one of my character's special abilities, splitting my head open, and big purple and green tentacles that are laced with purple and green liquid came out. That seems out of place in the Pokemon world, in my opinion. So that's strange. Catch rate 200, but 26.1% with Pokeball full HP. Interesting. No shit, but it works well with the plot. Trust. Okay, if you say so. If you say so. And the Pokemon can talk. I mean, there's Meowth in the anime, so I guess it makes sense. Turtle. Birdle. Yes, Birdle. I see. I hate that Vaporeon thing. It's like, yo, I like Vaporeon. Next sentence, you're a gooner. Ay, yeah, that can't be annoying. Honestly, I think before all that, Vaporeon was just a normal Pokemon to like. Then that sort of stuff happened, I've forgotten what exactly. And now Vaporeon is just a weird stigma. And you're weird if you like it, for some reason. There are probably weird people who like Vaporeon, but come on. It's a Pokemon, what's the worst that could happen? In official media, at least. Then call me weird. Now I'm saying there's weird people who may like Vaporeon. Vaporeon itself is okay to like. For me, Jolteon's the best, but Vaporeon's also good. So, that's one thing we disagree on. Either you deleted it or someone else did something to it. I did not touch it. It says message retracted on my screen. Yeah, I don't know, but, like, just let me have a Pokemon I like and be happy. Like, leave my fish cat alone. Lachlan, all I'm saying is that I like Jolteon better. That's all I'm saying. Now, I mean for the people who do that. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, they can just go away. They don't need to be here. This is basically a children's franchise that entices adults almost as much as children. Or more. So yeah, those sort of people do not belong here. Like, bruh, if I have a single humanoid Pokemon, I'm apparently a freaky person. Yeah, some people will look at you weirdly, and I don't know why. Squirtle's still not showing up, but then again, neither is anything else. Since when did Onix know high horsepower? I don't know. I have not used Onix at all. In fact, I'm trying to use an Onix in my Soul Silver right now to eventually use a Steelix. So I really don't know. But that's cool that it does know that. I know Onix's attack is really bad, but it's good to know a really good ground-type move, at the very least. Outside of Earthquake. How can they even use it? They don't even have feet. I don't know, I would imagine it using its tail. Or, I don't know. Moving fast somehow. It can dig fast, apparently. Or at a decent speed. I think it's whole body. Yeah, probably. My first thought was the tail, but then I realized, wait, no. If it's horsepower related, it might be about movement. And bullshit happens with Sylveon too, apparently. Since I like it, I'm apparently a lesbian and I'm not even a girl. The one very popular fairy-type Pokemon, and now it's overrated because of those weird reasons. I guess the same arguments apply to me, because I like Sylveon. I'm not a girl. So take that, weirdos. I don't like evolutions. I don't like any. Interesting. Like, I just like her design. Don't make her weird too. Yeah, exactly. I used to like Sylveon, but I don't find it that cool anymore. Honestly, I still appreciate it for being one of the first major fairy types ever. So that's kind of why I like it. I think it was one of the first few advertised fairy types. I only like Jolteon because it won against Giovanni's Nidoking after living a stab earthquake in my fire red electric only. Whoa. I would have assumed your Jolteon would have fainted. I don't think it has very good defenses. So that's impressive. Yeah, that's a good question. Do you like just Eevee? Or do you hate, like... Or do you not like the whole line, basically? Oh, you hate Eevee as well? Oh my god. Well, I don't know what to say about that, Moondrop. Ay ay ay. Bro's whole life is to dropkick Eevee. Sounds like it. Fun fact, someone on a short said our favourite starter, and it's probably the first game we played. Me looks at Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. I hate both these guys, and these are my first. What's my least favorite evolution? Sadly, just because of its type, Flareon. I appreciate it for what it is, but it's definitely my least favorite. I still like it though. I want to say that. I like all the other ones at least a little bit more than Flareon, but I still like it. Yes, I even like Leafeon and Glaceon over that, and I have not used any of those. I appreciate Leafeon's design. I like Glaceon being an ice type just in general. But yeah, even though it's my least favorite, I still like Flareon. I just happen to like Jolteon the most. My least favorite is Leafeon and Glaceon, tied for last. They're amazing designs, I think that as well, and stuff, but I hate their shiny, they deserve more. That I agree with. I guess Leafeon's I kind of get, but at the same time it's still bad. Glaceon's should have been so much better. Just in general. They do deserve a better shiny, so I kind of agree, but doesn't Flareon... Yeah, Flareon hasn't really got a great shiny either. But it's better than Leafeon and Glaceon's shiny combined. Just barely. It's at least slightly noticeable in most games. Unlike Glaceon and Leafeon, some of the time. Personally, you hate Jolteon's shiny. The vomit green doesn't hit. I don't hate it, but it's definitely not a great shiny colour. Vomit green is a bad colour. If it was like a deeper green, that would have been at least a little bit better. But then again, I wasn't a huge fan of Espeon's shiny when I first saw it, because of its alien green sort of colour. That has grown on me, and I guess I'm at least okay with it now. But yeah, the Vomit Green is terrible. I agree. My favourite evolution shiny is Sylveon. It's the only one with a good shiny change, and doesn't barely change, and doesn't become vomit. See, I like Sylveon's shiny as well, it's great. But I like Umbreon's barely more. Least favourite Pokemon of all time? I personally hate Loudred. Bruxish. That is a Pokemon I absolutely hate. I will admit, Charizard I sort of hate because it's overrated in my opinion. Bruxish I truly hate. Yeah, I personally definitely hate Charizard because of its popularity. Bruxish I hate the Pokemon itself. Not its unpopularity or anything like that, just the Pokemon itself. Personally, Umbreon is overrated, like their shiny. Maybe Umbreon is overrated, I don't know, but its shiny is great. You gotta say that. You hate Bastiodon. Why? What about Bastiodon do you not like? Reasons. Okay, fair enough. It just turns blue instead of yellow. Angry Turtle for some reason. Yeah, that's kind of why I like it, because I like blue, the colour. And it's kind of why I like Pokemon like Shiny Nidoking the most. At least shiny colour-wise. What's everyone's favourite and least favourite Gen 9 Pokemon? I honestly don't know. I don't really think about my least favourite stuff normally, except for Bruxish and Charizard. I don't know. I do too, but I will dropkick Shiny Umbreon and make a better one. I made a fan design for Shiny Sylveon. Interesting. I love Meowscarada and Dropkick Quackable. I think Quackable has kind of grown on me quite a bit. I wasn't a huge fan of it at first, even though I used it. Of the Gen 9 starters, I like Skeledirge the most myself. Just a crocodile, a fire crocodile. And not much else to it. I mean, there is, but you know what I mean. It's actually animalistic. Like, put those dogs away. Your favorite Gen 9 is Arboliva. Ooh, interesting choice. That's one I don't think about that much. But it is a good design. Basically, olive tree Pokemon. Kind of inspired, in my opinion. That's a good choice. Your least favorite is Lechonk. I see. What's there about Lechonk that you don't like, Moondrop? I think it's a nice pig Pokemon, and its shiny is inspired. You also don't like Oinkologne. I don't think I like the male Oinkologne. It's got some things that make me feel like it's another female one. The female Oinkologne I like. That one's alright. You forgot Arboliva was Gen 9. Interesting. I never liked the pigs, and the female and male designs are weird. Honestly, I kind of appreciate pigs in a way. They can be nice animals, and, you know, the piglets are funny. Yeah, that's a good question. What gen did you think Arboliva was in? You don't know. Okay. Like, Gents, you thought it came in like Sun or Moon? Wow. That is interesting. Ah, well. We all learn something new. out of the evolutions, I feel like Vaporeon is the clingy cat of the group. Yeah, maybe. Octillery's last game was Legends Arceus. Oh, it has not appeared in Gen 9 at all, has it? Wow. Interesting. Did not realize that. I mean, I like Octillery. It's a nice one. Sort of tanky-inspired octopus design. Especially compared to its beta design. It's interesting. I'm thinking that because water stains your clothes for a while. That is true. Hello, Corrupted Carly. Oh my god, I missed probably 80% of the stream. Sadly, I think it's more like 95%, so I'm gonna need to end the stream at some point soon. You keep thinking Octillery evolves into Grapple-Locked. Sadly, but also luckily, no. They are both octopus-inspired Pokemon. Somehow a fish evolves into an octopus, and then a smaller fighting octopus evolves into a bigger wrestling octopus. In some ways they're similar, but only because they're octopuses. Octopi? I don't know. Look, I can understand that, but at the same time, they're from very different generations, so there's got to be a line drawn somewhere. Anyway, Corrupted Carly, how have you been lately? 'Cause I think I'll be able to do 2 more Safari encounters myself. Hey, it's like saying, how did Piranha turn into a shark? Basically. That's the funny thing about Pokemon. A fish can turn into an octopus. And no one bats an eye. Not anymore. You're good? Excellent. Glad to hear that. When I got up, my hamster was just drinking water and staring at me. Yeah, some animals tend to stare at things. I assume hamsters are no different, and thank you for confirming that. Like, us humans are basically taught not to stare that much. Or at all. I'm guessing other animals don't really get that sort of lesson, so they just stare and watch. You found your favorite fighting type? What is your favorite fighting type? I'm curious. Well... I'm trying to think if I should do 40 more encounters or not. Sadly not water. Toxicroak. Ooh, nice. Now I think he's borrowing. That's good. 41 encounters should be okay. I can go for a tiny bit longer. Let's do this. Yep, he is. Good to know he's enjoying himself. In his safe space, you know? Yep, at least your hamster is happy. That's good to see. Yeah, I've got a feeling Lachlan's not here anymore. Ah well. It is what it is. What were you gonna ask him? I love how at night I hear my hamster's feet on his wheel. That's always fun to hear, isn't it? I assume. I don't actually know. I was gonna ask if he wanted to be a Sylveon. Was trying to catch. That does not make much sense. That question. I don't understand the question. It's very quiet that it became background noise. Oh wow, very nice. I was trying to catch a Sylveon, and since their favourite evolution is Sylveon, I wanted to ask if they wanted to be Sylveon. Oh. That's what you meant. I mean, maybe next time you see him, maybe you can ask him that. It's a fair question, at least. Because I wanted to be a friend. Well, it's a good start. I think. But I didn't catch it, it killed itself with Double Edge. Ah. Poor Sylveon. This is gonna be the last encounter of the stream. If we don't get a shiny now, I'm gonna have to continue this tomorrow night. Actually, you have a Sylveon in your box already. Oh wow, perfect timing. Alright, no shiny. You'll name me after this Jolteon you got? Oh, that's very nice of you, thank you. But this is where I'm gonna have to leave the stream, guys. Thank you all so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please leave a like. And if you want to see more content just like this one, then please hit the subscribe button to stay up to date with all my videos and more. Thank you all again, and I will have to come back tomorrow night to do some more of this. Ay. Ah well, it is what it is. Just gotta keep going until we get one, you know? Damn it, Squirtle. Have a good night, everyone. I'll see you all tomorrow night. Thank you so much for chatting, Moondrop. I do appreciate your talk. And Corrupted Carly, enjoy your time with your hamster. I hamster when I pet him. Look, but don't touch. Oh, it's you, human. Yeah, I think some other pets are similar as well. I'm sure some cats are like that. It's fun when they realize it's you. Bye bye.